Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have the JP data download. This is essentially going to be the data download for the countdown to the worldwide download celebration. And then of course we also have the Peppy Gal units this year. Just a little bit later than they have been in past years, so it's getting a little bit close to the actual celebration itself. But we have, a couple of new characters for sure, right? So we have the S tier Android 18, we got Mamba, and then we have the two EZAs, Launch and Oceanus. I think Launch is okay. Oceanus is probably mid. Android 18 I think is probably pretty good, and then Mamba is probably mid as well, is sort of what I'm thinking of the four characters. So we have the EZA this is new Extreme Super Battle Road stage. We have the Dismal Future Red Zone, the first two stages to this. We got the EZA, this is for Oceanus and Launch. Chain Battle against Super Vegeta, okay. A new Pettan battle, I believe with new Pettan characters, support memory tickets, Memorial Stone, and then the countdown screens. Now, wait a minute. Memorial Stone. Have they talked about it in the news yet? No, that's so weird. They always drop, like, an announcement in the news, talking about the Memorial Stones, and they will directly tell people, like, okay, like, the tally period, the end is, like, this day, and every summon, before and after, like, is not counting towards it, so, I'm kind of surprised that we haven't seen that actually pop up yet, right? Like, I would have, guessed that we would have seen that on either Global or JP, but, yeah, they don't have that yet. Okay, sure. And then, of course, we got the countdown screens as well. Let's just kind of go through some stuff. So, we have the countdown images. So, here's day 7, day 6, day 5, day 4, day 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Now, let's start with the countdown images. So, I'm seeing a lot of people is like, oh my god, it looks like it's a Trunks celebration after all. There's gonna be double Trunks. There's gonna be 50 Trunkses. First form Cell's one of the LRs, the androids. But like, I feel like it's fairly obvious what's happening here, right? This is going through Trunks' history, leading to the point of the celebration, which is the future Trunks saga, right? All we have to do, all we have to do is just simply look at last year's countdown. Do you guys remember when the Cooler movie Worldwide Download Celebration was, like, heavily, like, taking place in Namek? Like, no. Like, it was just leading towards Cooler. Although, to be fair, Full Power Frieza got his EZA, and Namek Goku got his EZA. The STR Full Power Frieza and the Namek Goku. So, I mean, if anything, I mean, we could certainly think that, like, Int Future Gohan could very easily be like an EZA in this celebration. But it's like, it does sort of seem that just the general theme is more catered around kind of like future itself. I would like, if right now, my guess is that the 4 LRs would be Vegeta Blue, Goku Black, Trunks, and Fusion Zamasu. Those are the 4 LRs I'm anticipating. Anything different besides that, I don't know. I mean, they could do like a Goku Black and a Zamasu. I mean, they could do a Blue Goku, a Blue Vegeta. Although I think it's going to be a Blue Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Vegito. Because Blue Goku and Vegeta, they don't really have, like Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta as like a named character doesn't have like a strong unit, like a relevant character. So, I mean, I would anticipate just Dragon Ball's, future Trunks saga for the 4 LRs, but, I mean, certainly, I don't know, like, looking at the countdown images, I would have trouble believing that, like, we're gonna go, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Cell for part 2, when it's like, it's literally just leading up to the future Trunks arc, right? So I think that's important, for people to understand, is all I'm getting from these images is that this is the point of the celebration right here, right? Because it's like we do the same thing last year. We know what this worldwide download celebration was like. What was the main focus of the celebration? Was it these first 6 images? No. It was that guy. The last one is the only one that was really super relevant. And that's going to be the same thing here, where I think this is the one that's actually super relevant, right? So we have a new special login bonus. Okay, that's good, that's good. Here, of course, is the new characters. Again, Android 18, Mamba, Oceanus, and Launch. We have the new Pettan characters. We have a new support memory. Here's a blue stone and memorial stone. We got some tickets. Super Vegeta, EZA is returning. And then, of course, here's the red zone stuff. Okay, perfect. Here, let's jump over to Proton Thread and sort of work our way down here. STR Android 18. This character is better than people are giving her credit for. Her stats are pretty good, right? Because the original image quality was really bad, so no one could sort of super see what it was like. And when Gresh did translations, the numbers were a little bit lower than what they ended up being because the image quality, like, you couldn't read it, right? So 18 getting 180% attack and defense at the start of turn, and then 180% attack and defense on Super. I mean, that's pretty good, because she's also getting 50% attack and defense here, and she has a medium chance to dodge. So, to me, it looks like Android 18 is a character that could tank all normals, and then she has decent chance to dodge. I mean, people are going, oh my god, you need a full Peppy Gal team for her to dodge. It's like, well, I mean, it'll help, but a full Peppy Gal team gives her an extra 18% chance to dodge, right? Like, it's definitely better, but it's not like this 18 is all of a sudden super good, right? And I care more about her ability to not die than just outright do damage. I think she's fine. I think you give Android 18 a full dodge build, 25 dodge, 24 dodge, something like that, and she should work effectively. This is a character that could do decent damage, tank normals, and then dodge super attacks. That's what we want. She's solid. I don't know. Like, I'm seeing people like, oh my god, the Peppy Gal units from last year are way better. And it's like, Chilai? Yeah. But, like, is this Android 18 better than Fasha? I want to lean towards yes. Fasha is good. But, I mean, Fasha always has a huge drop-off point once her guard wears off. 18, I want to see... Let me see in-game what her defense looks like, though. Like, after she supers. And we don't have, like... Android Assault up, which is giving 20% defense. Or, you don't have a bunch of these links right here, like the Android 17, Android 18 links. I think that she's solid, though. I think that this Android 18 is definitely a solid character. Mamba, probably not so much. I don't really know, like, they've done this a lot. I mean, I don't know if maybe they're gonna experiment and try and give us very difficult stages that you can debuff. But, like, Carnival LR Omega and this girl, I mean, Oceanus is like this as well. All these characters who do these heavy debuffs that don't actually really, like, it doesn't matter. Debuffs don't help in the hardest content. So it's like Mamba, I mean, you're getting help for Peppy Gal, Super Battle Road, Battle with Super Battle Road, Earthling, Super Battle Road. That's essentially, I guess, what Mamba is doing. Not really too crazy. I mean, it is nice. She does have an attack break in here. But, I mean, it's only if the enemy is debuffed. I don't know. I mean, again, I would say mid for Mamba. Extreme Super Battle Road stage against All Out Struggle. Okay, sure. We have 2 stages for the Dismal Future Red Zone. The first stage is against Future Android 17 and 18. And then the second stage is against First Form Cell. So, these are battles in the future, right? This First Form Cell getting a Red Zone stage is interesting. I wonder what the difficulty level of these is going to be. I mean, last year's Frieza and Cooler were very difficult. Now, if you guys recall, the Cooler stage initially was bugged on Global, and Cooler could not super attack, but that fight is definitely one of the hardest fights. So it'll be interesting to see if these will match up to that. One other thing to keep in mind, though, is how early this is. We're getting Red Zone stages. This is the countdown. The celebration itself doesn't start for essentially another week and a half. So it's pretty crazy, right? To think that it's like, we've got like a week and a half, essentially, until the celebration starts. Or I guess actually probably about a week, because I believe the countdown starts tomorrow, right? So we're a week away from part 1. Part 1 is probably going to have a new stage as well. Like Goku Black, I would imagine, as a Red Zone stage we'll get with part 1. So it's like we're probably going to be getting a part 1, 2, and 3 for this celebration. And we're already getting difficult content just in the countdown is good. We have the Peppy Gal EZAs, Oceanus, and Launch. Now, again, looking at these characters, Oceanus, I would say is probably mid. I don't know if she's just outright, like, horrible or something like that. At the very least, she is a GT Boss's character, so, like, considering in some of these showcases with Omega and Baby and stuff like that, I've been outright using, like, the Rildo characters from 2021. Like, we'll be able to use Oceanus if the boss, like, against, like, Cell Max or something like that. A boss where she's going to have type advantage, but she's definitely nothing special. I mean, they certainly could have made her very, very good, and that would have mattered a lot more than the rest of these girls here. I think Launch is actually quite decent, potentially. I want to see what her defense looks like in-game, but they gave her 50% defense on her super attack effect to me, which is very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. So I think she can get into, well, I mean, it's what I call the danger zone, right? Where she's not going to take any damage from normals, but super attacks would blow her away. But I think Launch for the first couple of turns, she could be impressive. We'll see, though. We'll see. We'll see. I think she's okay. Like, if I had to rank the characters, I think Android 18 is just good. Launch is like okay / mid. Mamba's mid, and I think Oceanus is mid. Is I think sort of how I'm saying them. So we're gonna get a chain battle against Super Vegeta, presumably as part of the countdown here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Getting a chain battle right away is good. It's funny because I'm sure Trunks. Like, Trunks is probably going to be what we want to use for Superclass, so this is going to be very different on Global NJP, huh? We have a new Pettan. Pettan Battle 25. Here, I think Harry Turney did a really good job of just showing the characters. Let's take a look at it. So, this is... It's World Tournament characters, huh? Is what we've got here. Interesting set. And this comes out right around when the Kakarot DLC comes out too, huh? You can't, no, man. I'm sorry. I like there's something, someone at the top decides like, all right, we're going to do a little bit of a theme a little bit in some of these games. Like, there's no way. Like, the Kakarot DLC comes out like it's today, isn't it? I'm sorry. Like, there's no way that's a coincidence. Coincidentally, the Kakarot DLC comes out based around the World Tournament, and then we get the World Tournament Pettan pack. Like, come on. I don't know. Nothing is a coincidence, right? Piccolo Jr., Tien. Okay. Not really too exciting of a Pettan set, but sure. Wait, no? Yeah, there's no... Goku and Jackie Chun? Did they already have Pettan cards? I guess I can't remember. Kid Goku and Jackie Chun, they must have already had Pettan cards, right? I'd have to double check. I think they did. I can't remember at the exact second, though, for sure. Okay, so we have that. And remember, Ranfan is from that first World Tournament, so. Yep, Pettan. Alright, so we have a new support memory. This doesn't have an animation yet, because it's not in-game, right? I mean, we're not going to be able to actually use this until the very end of the celebration. So this is a support memory. Trunks and Mai depart. Future Saga category allies get 10% attack and defense permanently. And then for the first 7 turns, Trunks and Mai characters get 1 key. So it's one of these permanent buffing support memories. This is good, though, because this buffs Goku Black, Zamasu, Fusion Zamasu, many characters like that, so that could be really good. Tech androids, sure, we'll take that for sure. That's good. We have a red zone ticket. This is for the Dismal Future red zone. Okay, sure, that's cool. And then we have a summon. Oh, this is for this is for the banner, like the ticket banner that we'll use our memorial stones for and stuff like that. Okay, cool, cool. Here is a memorial stone. Expiration date is on the 5th of October. Okay, so that's typically when the worldwide download celebration ends. And then we have the actual countdown screens. We already went over those. And then we have the new random login bonus. And then, they're making, they're making stamina refresh faster. That's awesome. Here, let's take a look at this is Goku and Piccolo, like, collecting the radishes. Let's take a look here. So this is, like, the special daily login. I mean, these are fun. I mean, I would certainly say I would much rather than them do these, I would much rather that they maybe just, you know, like, maybe make animations a little bit better on, like, a banner unit or something like that, but sure. Looks like, okay, so the difference is at the end there. Okay, so Goku and Piccolo, looks like no difference. Then Krillin shows up, then Chi-Chi and Goten show up. Okay. Not really the most exciting ever, but I mean, I guess we'll take it, whatever. This was right at the start of the Future Trunks arc too, by the way, wasn't it? This scene right here. I'm almost... Yeah, hold on. Yeah, yep, as I thought. This scene right here, this is literally the first episode of the Future Trunks arc. This is it right here. So, I mean, yeah. Pretty obvious, I would say, what the theme is here for this celebration. So, let me know what you guys think. I'm definitely very excited. I think Goku Black and Fusion Zamasu can really buff villains. Goku Black characters historically are usually very powerful. It's been a while since we've gotten like, it's not like Legends, where Legends is like, all right, it's been 5 months, time for the next strong Goku Black, right? But, you know, Dokkan has had many very powerful Goku Black characters in the past, so I'm definitely excited for that. Vegeta Blue is very, very overdue for a big character. To me, this is poised to be the best celebration in Dokkan history. We'll see soon.